Hi, Chrome ladies. I might look familiar to some of you, and some of you I probably don't, but my name is Abby. I don't do pole at Chrome, I do Zumba, but I also am a chiropractor. And so Marcy had reached out to me and asked if I would be willing to contribute some material for the YouTube channel and for all you ladies to keep up on mobility. To which, of course, I said yes. If some of you are working from home right now, a lot of you probably are, and if you're working from home, it means you're working from a computer. Not a lot of good ergonomics happening when people are working from home on their computer. So I'm gonna show you a couple things today just to keep your spine mobile. Some of this all has to do with the foam roller, so I'm hoping some of you at least have a foam roller at home. I know many of you won't. Marcy is renting equipment out of the studio. I know she does have some foam rollers there. And so you can contact her and have access to a foam roller too. You can get them on Amazon. Don't pay more than $25. Don't get the one with spikes on them. I think those are torturous. But if that's all they have, that's what you can get. Because those would work just fine for what I'm going to show you today. But I'm going to focus today on thoracic mobility, thoracic being your mid-back, because so much of what we do in our daily life, whether you're working at a computer or you're doing hair, or you're being a nurse, a lot of what we do is very anterior. So we spend a lot of our time kind of in a flex position. So in our office, we try to talk to patients about increasing extension, kind of opening up. Okay, so that's a lot of what we're going to talk about. Some of this stuff is going to incorporate some core work, some stretching, and just kind of keeping mobile. I actually just ran through this and I might mess it up. I'm a little winded, so you might get a little sweaty too, which is an added bonus. You guys can feel free to reach out to me on Facebook if you have any particular concerns or questions about how to do these things. I'm going to kind of show you a sequence. You can go back and do more of any one of them if one feels better to you or more useful. Okay, let's get started. The first one we're going to do is a thoracic extension. I'm going to scoot back here so you guys can see me, hopefully. Okay, when we do this in the office, I generally have patients start with the foam roll kind of at your bra strap. Bra strap area. So we should be here. I also always tell patients to kind of brace your core. So I want you to tuck that pelvis under, engage that core. Okay, your back should be kind of flat here, and you should try to kind of keep it there as you're doing this. From here, we're just going to take our arms up, extend over, come back up. It is also okay and awesome if you want to just hang out in extension. So if you want to come here and again, just hang. And you can stay here for a couple minutes to work on just extension. This is a great stretch. Sometimes in my office when I have patients do that, patients can't fully extend. So we'll see a patient come back and stop here, right? This should be your goal. Okay? Next, we're going to do one that kind of focuses on thoracic spine, mid-back, but also a little bit of shoulder extension. Okay, so from here, you're going to sit on your hunches. Once you get a little grip on that foam roll out, lift shoulder, and come back. Roll out, lift, and come back in. Okay, when you do this, try to keep your trunk from rotating. We don't want to see this, okay? Boom, and back, okay? This next one is difficult. I'm gonna try not to get winded while I do it. But we're gonna do a little bit of a plank, okay? So come here, again, engage that core. Into a downward dog, kind of quickly. Plank, into a downward dog, plank, into a downward dog, into a downward dog. And you can do as many of those as you want. From there, I'm going to show you this one from the front and the side. It's a little bit more of thoracic extension. Let's do it this way first. Okay, so you can come here. If you don't have a foam roller, you can use, gosh, anything, a broomstick, whatever you got at home. But come here. We're going to roll this into extension. It's a nice stretch. Good. And then you're going to go side to side. Good. I'll do it this way too so you can just see the side to side. So again, come into extension. Nice stretching through those shoulders. Come here to the side. And then through the side. Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay, we're gonna do a little lunge rotation. So this, again, I want you to stay, as you're doing this, we're really focusing on rotation through the thoracic spine. So we're gonna get into a lunge position. I really wish my husband hadn't thrown away my yoga mat because this hurts my knees. Okay, so we're gonna come here, come forward into a lunge, rotate, both sides, and come up, come forward, rotate, rotate, up, and back, down both sides. Rotate. Oh, sorry, lunge, rotate, rotate, forward and back. Notice we're doing these slow, pretty intentional. And I'm only doing a couple reps of each. Obviously, you guys can do more. I'm just kind of showing you a sequence. If you want to go through the sequence and add or subtract anything, do more of one particular thing, obviously that is totally fine. The last one, my foam roller kind of sticks to my carpet here, so it's not real graceful, but I think you guys will get the idea. Oh, actually we have two more. So this is a groin sit back, okay? So you're gonna come here with your foam roll, sit back, come up. If any of you are doing Chromie, which I hadn't before having access to the YouTube channel, because I'm a Zumba girl, this might feel real good. Okay, again, slow, intentional. Do that on both sides. Okay, so come here, forward. Beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna show you one more thing. In our office, a lot of times I have patients use this foam roller for full spine. Like I said, we spend a lot of our time just in a flexed position, no matter what you're doing. It's nice to kind of lay on this full length and just let your body be an extension. So sometimes we'll have patients just lay on there as I'm about to show you. For, 5 minutes, like as a relaxation, practice breathing, practice diaphragmatic breathing, stuff like that, as a point of just turning down for the night. When you lay on this, you want to make sure that your whole spine is supported. So your pelvis should be on it, as well as your head, okay? Again, we're going to engage here. So I'm going to tuck that pelvis under. I want my back to be flat. I want my core to be engaged. And come here. You're gonna feel a nice pec stretch in through here, okay? Notice that my hands are touching the ground. A lot of times we put patients in this position and we see this, right? Because people have very tight pecs. If that's the case and you wanna work on that, you can always put a couple layers of towel kind of under your arms here so the arm is supported, and then slowly, take a layer of towel away until you feel like you can get that full extension. But we should be able to engage core and stay here, okay? So this is a great just kind of relaxation. But we can also add to this doing some mobility. So coming up, almost like making a snow angel, right? Working on some scapular, or as my mom used to call it, your angel wing, some scapular mobility there, okay? You could also put a little weight in your hand if you wanted to. But notice my back is still flat, my core is still engaged. I'm still introducing extension into that thoracic spine, okay? From here, we're gonna go into a alternate shoulder, what we call in our office, dead bug. Okay, again, I'm still engaged here through my core. And then come back to extension. Okay. The other thing I just want to show you real quick, you can put this long ways, kind of as we started. And you can use this as kind of a myofascial release through the mid-back. Okay, so I'll have you get like in a sit-up position, you're gonna support your neck. I'm gonna lift my butt and I'm gonna roll. Okay, now I'm not gonna extend over. Okay, I'm gonna keep everything in my spine straight, my core is engaged, but I'm gonna roll. If you wanna isolate into a shoulder blade, you can easily do that. Okay, kind of isolate into one shoulder blade, rotate over, isolate into another one. Okay, and again, you then can kind of drop your butt and work on full extension. Great, I hope that helps you guys. Like I said, do as if you like some of those. If you don't like some of them, you can add and subtract. Do more of whatever you think is helpful. And also, just to reiterate, if you have any particular concerns, feel free to reach out to me. I'm on Facebook, and my name is Abby Eaton Eberhard, just in case you can't find me. I'm also on the Chromies group. Thanks for the ad, Marcy. And I hope to see you guys back in class pretty soon. Have a good one.